Hey, winners and dreamers and angels and lovers. So tonight for my book review, I just broke a nail. Oh my gosh, it hurts. So I gotta fix my nail. It hurts. And it's stuck on the meat. Hey, Sky. So yeah, so tonight I'm just gonna go over my, I need to pull this off, but it's on my meat. So bootleg. Anyway, I wanna make my book talk short because they're supposed to be short. So tonight I want to go over the chapter review. So I just kind of want to go through the table of contents from my 3 books. God, thank you for sending me my books. Thank you for sending me my books. Show me what to do, where it's at. I'm so eager to get my books and sign them and send them to y'all. So I have to continue to talk about them. I meditate with them. I have to keep them active in my vibe. I have to be very consistent in manifesting these books because it's February this week. So I definitely want to, I want to get my books, man. This is a very powerful manifestation for me. I'm like right at the finish line. I asked somebody to help me today, which was really weird. Really weird because I already knew. Like, I know I got to do it myself, but it was just, I don't even know why I did that, but I did. So anyway, now I'm just calling on the divine even more, like, help me with my books, please. Send me my books. Send me my books. So anyway, the first one I'm going to go over today, they're all my babies, so I can't like separate them because I feel like they're like triplets because I wrote them all at the same time. So I feel like, you know, I can't just talk about one without talking about the other 2 because they are like, they're birthed together. You know, I guess that's what's making it more challenging because it's 3 books instead of 1. Oh, hi, Netherlands. I need to come back to y'all, to Amsterdam. I love the palms. Get some more palms. Anyway, so yeah, so I wanted to go over like, oh, and so I'm gonna go over the chapter reviews tonight so you can kind of get a general idea, and hopefully y'all order your copies so you can get this first batch that's coming, and I'm gonna sign all of them. So yeah. Perfectly Flawed, this book right here is basically about my healing process. This is like the first book. Well, I wrote them all concurrently, but my focus was on how I heal my face. You can kind of see it. Sometimes you can see it good, sometimes you can't. But that's the before and after. So this book explains what I did, like how I basically, like what I did to heal my face. So, and I dedicated this to my favorite girl in the world, my mother, Valerie Scarborough. So, hi, Tiara. So, yeah, I think that's really nice. So, basically, next week I'm going to go over why I wrote this book and why you should read this book, even though, oh, thank you. Thank you. I love y'all. But I want to go over the chapters, just like a brief overview. So the first chapter is about controlling your mental attitude. I wrote about that. So I talked about affirmations, educating yourself, and I also, for each chapter, I have action steps in this book because I basically shared like what I did, the self-care practices, the different lifestyle choices and behaviors that I did when people were thinking I was weird. I knew I wasn't weird because I did a lot of research. So I kind of knew what I was doing. I just let whoever think whatever. So at the end of each chapter in this book, because it's about self-healing, like natural holistic healing, I gave you action steps. So the first chapter is about controlling your mental attitude. Maybe I should hold it up like this. The first chapter is about controlling your mental attitude and using affirmations to speak healing over your life and educating yourself. the second chapter in this book, hey YouTube, it's your boy Enoch 777. Stay focused. Oh, hey young prophet, that's cute. I like that. The second chapter is about developing a relationship with God. I use God a lot. I use the term God a lot in this book because at this time I was heavily in the church when I wrote this. This was in 2016. So I was in church heavily. I don't really go to church like that anymore, but I will. I'm not like one of those people who won't go to church. It's just I don't. But at this time when I wrote this book, I was very heavily attending church and Bible study and all that stuff. So I use the term God a lot, even though I use the term God and universe, higher self, subconscious interchangeably. In this, hey Sky, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna come on live every Tuesday, but I need to come more. But I've really been trying to focus on uploads because my revenue has been going down. This is my first time ever since I started getting monetized that my revenue went down. So I was like, yeah, I gotta focus on creating content. I just recorded another video just now before I came live, but I'm coming live every Tuesday. So anyway, back to chapter 2. I'm going over the table of contents. That's just in case somebody want to screenshot it. So yeah, developing a relationship with God. That's the second chapter in this book. Talks about not taking advice from other people and kind of tuning into your higher self. The power of prayer, meditation, and fasting, and spending time in nature. So all of those things help you connect to your source, and I wrote about that in chapter 2. Oh, thank you. You're right. It's a test. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments at the end. But anyway, so the third chapter is about eating fruits and vegetables. I'm a borderline vegan. I'm not like a full blown out vegan, but I am very conscious about what I put in my body. But food is a drug, so I fall off a lot. But I always like get back on it. Like I could tell my body responds differently. My face starts to break out. My jeans get a little tight. My stomach starts to sit in my lap. So there are a lot of things that. Hi, angels. Thank you. So there are, so in this chapter, in the third chapter, I talked about plants having protein because people are always talking about where you get your protein. So I talked about plants having proteins and just kind of giving you information about the power of a plant-based diet because I know that helped heal my face because I was very, very, very intentional when I cut my face. Like I was not eating anything. I was not putting nothing in my body or on my skin topically that had any chemicals on it. So I was really on it at that time because I knew like I got to heal my face. And I got keloid skin, so I was very, very paranoid and nervous about my face keloiding. So I was like, no. So anyway, chapter 3 is about plants, and I also talk about the difference between being a vegan and vegetarian, like the different dietary choices with that. And I also talked about nature having a cure for everything because it does. Like anything that you buy, like man-made, it has been derived and modified by man. Like, no, it has been derived from nature and modified by man. So I talked about that. In chapter 3. So chapter 4, I talked about water. Water is definitely my drink of choice. I very rarely drink anything other than water. Like I always drink water. So I talked about the importance of drinking water to cleanse out your inside in chapter 4. And I gave you some important facts about water as well as being sober and not drinking alcohol. Alcohol was an easy habit for me to break. I'm not a drinker. I have other vices. It's not alcohol. So it was easy for me to say no to alcohol. Plus it goes straight to your belly and I didn't want a big belly anymore. So I just said, I'm going to leave alcohol alone. I wrote about that in chapter 4. This is perfectly flawed. I am going to turn it into an audio book and I wish... And actually, let me see if you can see. It's already on my wall. If you can see it right over there in the orange, it says audiobook. So thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. I'm gonna turn them into audiobooks, but right now I need to get them here. That's my main focus right now. Okay, number 5, the 5th chapter, I talked about not eating animals because I don't eat meat or seafood anymore. And I talked about meat being the new cigarette because it is. Meat is the new cigarette. It is a carcinogen. It is classified by the World Health Organization as being a carcinogen, meaning that it does promote cancer. So, but that's things they're not going to tell you about. That's some stuff you have to research and learn on your own. But the link is in the description. You can go ahead and buy your books. Thank you so much. The link is in the description. I already got it in there. Avoiding milk and dairy products. And that's why I'm a borderline vegan, because I still eat dairy sometimes. Like I literally just ate some spinach dip from Publix. That has dairy in it. But as far as me really going to buy like a gallon of milk, never. But I will eat some foods that may have dairy in it. So I'm like a borderline vegan. I'm not all the way there, but I'm not just gonna, you're not gonna see no Kraft cheese or nothing like that in my refrigerator now. But if I do have some, and then I ate some macaroni and cheese the other day at my brother's dinner. But, you know. But I know that I'm not a baby cow and I shouldn't be eating dairy. So I always tell myself, I'm not a baby cow. I'm not a baby cow. So I can kind of break that dairy habit that I have. And then I talked about avoiding chicken and eggs. So basically, chapter 5 is about like your dietary choices and why you should not eat these different foods and how it has an effect on your healing. Chapter 6 is say no to GMOs. I'm really more anti-chemical than I am anti-meat and dairy, because all of our food, just like about 80 to 90% of our food, is processed and it has man-made chemicals in it, and your body doesn't recognize chemicals. So this book right here is really about your dietary. It's about healing from the inside. So you have to be mindful of the foods that you eat and the chemicals that you eat. All that different stuff. Like I try not to eat out of a bag or a box. I try to like shop the perimeter of the grocery store, like the produce department, things like that. So in this chapter 6, I said it's titled Say No to GMOs. Count your chemicals, not your calories. Stay out of the drive-through. And then I gave you some information about some common chemicals. That's chapter 6. Chapter 7 is talking about exercise. Exercise is very important, especially with your healing process, because it helps you connect to your higher self. And it's essential to your healing. Like exercise is essential to your healing, even if you're just walking or doing yoga. And actually, I talked about yoga in this chapter too. And doing things that feel good for you. So it doesn't have to be like just going to the gym. You could be dancing. You could be doing some sports. Like you could be skating. Whatever it is, whatever type of physical activity works for you. I talked about that in this chapter. And chapter 8 was my summary and conclusion. And then I also included my resources, like the audio books, the audio resources, the video resources, the print resources that I use, the documentaries and things that you can go and look up yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what this book is about. Oh, it makes me happy just thinking about it. So that's that's Perfectly Flawed. That's my first book. The second book, Words Don't Teach My Nail, is really bothering me because it's hanging on by a little piece of meat. And it hurts. Anyway, I just broke it too. I'm really gonna do my nails tonight. That was a sign. But anyway, Words Don't Teach is my next book. And Words Don't Teach is my book of affirmations. Like my old apartment, I had affirmations all over my wall because I knew like I had to change my energy. Like it is so, I'm really big on energy work, like doing the inside work, your vibrational work, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, because I don't know, you can't do anything if you like sad or depressed or, you know, vibrating low. So I really wanted to see if I could change my energy by changing what I was saying to myself, and it worked. Like my life is amazing right now. It really is. So let me go over the chapters. Really, really like this book. Oh, and this book right here is dedicated to the dreamers. So it's dedicated to you. Dedicated to the dreamers. Dream big because dreams come true. See, I was thinking about you. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about why I wrote this book. I'll probably read that next week and why you should read this book. But the first chapter is about choosing your words wisely. Why it's so important for you to use positive affirmations, how affirmations help to keep your vibe in order, how powerful your words are, and how to use affirmations effectively, because no matter whatever you're speaking of every day is an affirmation. I just want to kind of help you tune into changing those negative affirmations. Even if you think you're playing or joking, it's a positive affirmation. So that's what that chapter is about, chapter 1. Chapter 2 is about self-love, loving yourself first, treating your body like a temple because it is, and eating, moving, and speaking like you love yourself. And I also talked about the luxury of solitude, being by yourself. Like, you don't have to be around everybody all the time. So after that, that's where I listed all of my affirmations, because I put them in order based on like whatever the category is. So this one is about powerful self-care and weight loss affirmations. The first one, talking about self-care and losing weight, because that's how this all started. I was just going so hard trying to lose weight and look good on the outside. I wasn't putting that much energy on the inside, so I had a lot of losing weight and looking good affirmations. So I wrote them there. My favorite self-care and weight loss affirmations are in the second chapter. The third chapter is do your practice, all is coming. I talked about being an overnight success. Like, it's really 10 years to become an overnight success. It really doesn't happen like that. And moving forward, staying relevant, and my favorite self-development affirmations. So in chapter 3, that's what I'm gonna share, like all of my favorite self-development affirmations, like what I said to myself to keep pushing through. Yeah, thank you. Chapter 4, rejection is God's protection. If a door closes, don't bang on it. I'm also talking about how you should never listen to no, and failure is a stepping stone to success. So in this chapter, I gave all of my favorite failure and rejection affirmations. Yeah, my favorite failure and rejection, because a lot of times rejection is God protection. Like, it's not for you. That's why I always say I don't bang on closed doors, because if a door is closed, it's not for me. So I wrote all of those that kind of helped me, like, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. You ain't got to, like, leave it alone. That's right. Millions of doors open, Eddie. Okay, so number 6, the sixth chapter, I talk about us utilizing our God-given talents to acquire wealth. Okay? Don't worry about the competition. Nike ain't worried about Reebok. That's one of my headings. No one else's roadmap to success will get you there, and where your heart is lies your treasure. So those are some good little energy that I gave you in this chapter, because you got to understand it is not going to be the same way for everybody. Like, all the people that I researched, nobody has the same route. Like, everybody had different turns and twists and valley lows and highs, and like, nobody's is going to be the same. So I talked about that in chapter 6. So I gave you my favorite career and business affirmations. Oh my goodness. I didn't miss this typo. Chapter number 7 is about love and relationships. No one will love you like you love yourself, and what comes to you always matches you. So I also had a little part about if I lost you, I never had you. They always come back to me. I never had one that didn't come back to me. Never. So the affirmations that I shared in this chapter are my favorite love and relationship affirmations in chapter 7. Chapter 8 is everybody can't come. Discern the difference between giving up and moving on. Sometimes loyalty makes you keep people around that you shouldn't. And it's also about replacing your bad habits with good habits. So the affirmations that I shared in this chapter are my favorite letting go, moving on, and overcoming addiction affirmations. Like I said, Alcohol was an easy vice for me to give up. There's some other vices that are a little more challenging that I keep going back to. But for the most part, I had to retrain my subconscious by saying, you know, different affirmations to help me say, okay, let it go. I don't need this anymore. It doesn't serve me anymore. Or he or she doesn't serve me anymore as well. And the ninth chapter is about gratitude, because gratitude is a very powerful force. I was reading the book The Magic, and I did a lot of her Rhonda Burns gratitude exercises, and it really does boost your vibe. So I gave you some affirmations about gratitude and being thankful for the little things, and how gratitude is a form of abundance. Yeah, and how to be grateful for nature, the things that are ever present. Like the wise keep their attention to the timeless, the things that never change, like the oceans, the lakes, the trees, everything in nature, pretty much, the air, that it is abundant. Like little things that most people overlook, the skies, how beautiful the colors are. Like I talked about that too. This makes me feel happy just reading this over and over again. Okay, so chapter 10 in Words Don't Teach. This is my book of affirmations. I talked about visualization. Visualize, then materialize. I'm big on vision boards too. Like I think I've been doing vision boards since like 2012. I got so many of them, and a lot that's on my vision board has manifested, and I can't even see how it's gonna come to fruition. So I'm big on visualization. I talk about creating concrete images of what you like. You always hear me talk about scripting and vision boards because it's so important. You got to see it in your mind first. Like you literally have to see it in your mind first, and how to experience the world in a new way. So in chapter 10, I gave you all of my favorite visualization and travel affirmations, because I just wanted to be on a beach in bikinis, man. That's when I wrote this book, like that was my main focus. Like I want to go. And I have traveled to some very beautiful places, very, very beautiful places. And for chapter 11, the focus is on wealth. We live in a world of abundance. How you entertain angels unaware. You never know which one is going to have that key to the door you're trying to get into. And how to stay in receptive mode when it comes to you. Like everybody just wants the big things, big things, big things, the big pile of money. But sometimes you have to be grateful for the little things so that the big things can flow. So in this chapter, I talk about that, and I also share my favorite wealth and abundance affirmations. That's in chapter 11. In chapter 12, I talk about my summary and conclusion, how your thoughts become things. And then I also share some of my most powerful and favorite law of attraction affirmations. Because I'm big on law of attraction. Like I really believe that what comes to you always matches you. So this is a really good book. And a lot of my affirmations come from everywhere. My church notes, documentaries, personal conversations I had, rap songs, music songs, like just all kind of stuff. Anything that resonated with my energy and my spirit that I had written down, I put it in this book. Like, yeah, they're like literally, actually, I can't get up, but yeah, so basically all of these affirmations, all of these affirmations are in this book. Like these are really, and you can see like the little hole from where I had them on my wall. Like I literally took them all down and kept them, and I'm still sharing these like on my YouTube and Instagram and Facebook right now. Like I'm just going through my old affirmations. These are like 3-4 years old. No, yeah, about 4 or 5 years old actually. Cause I was in it was 2015 I was staying there. So anyway, all of these affirmations are in this book. So this is like really my blood, my sweat, and my tears. Okay, and then my last book. This is my most popular book, Angels Everywhere. I love this. Everything on my everything on this cover has appeared in my experience. The 2 white doves, I saw them on the cruise. After I cut my face, I seen a circle rainbow in Orlando. I seen a black butterfly that just sat and waited for me to take a long video of it. 777 is the first synchronicity that I saw. I really, really love this book. And actually, all of my I read this book in my angel number videos, the ones that I recorded in 2018. Okay, I created you a coupon code, Eddie. You can go download it right now. Just use your name and you can have it. So yeah, this book right here is yeah, I pretty much was reading my sample copy in my angel number videos, the one that I'm still getting paid for. Thank God. I love it. 2 years ago, I was reading my sample copy in my car, and I was just like, all the little points. I wasn't reading like the paragraphs, but I was reading all the messages. And since then, like, it doesn't have, like, it's a couple of, this is basically 111 through 000, but I don't have like 911 and 1234, 1212. All of those angel numbers came after I wrote this. So in like 77, 88, like I don't have all of those, but I guess that means it's time for another book. I'm working on an angel affirmation book now, but in this book, this is the very first, I wrote this 2016. So it's really just, the focus is on the triple angel numbers. So it's not quads, it's not doubles, and it's not like 911 and all of those other angel numbers. It's really just like the triple angel numbers in this book. But yeah, so the first chapter is pay attention to the signs. The first chapter that I wrote about, I just basically explained to you how our spiritual coexists with our physical. Like, nothing comes to you by accident. Everything that appears in your experience is for a reason. And I wrote about that and how you can stay receptive. And I talked about numerology, how numerology is a spiritual energy and mathematics is a physical energy. So they both deal with numbers, but it's different levels. It's, you know, it's levels to levels to it. And I also talked about the numbers having specific vibrations in the first chapter. And then the other chapters, I just talked about each one, like 111, 211, 311, blah, blah, blah. And then the very last chapter, chapter 12, I talked about spirit animal totems. So the animal totems that had appeared in my experience at that time. So in this book, I talk about bees, blackbirds, butterflies, and I have to start talking about the animal totems more on my YouTube. I'm gonna record those. I might record one tonight. But I talk about bees, blackbirds, butterflies, cats, black cats, because a black cat was just all in my aura one day. Dolphins, doves, dragonflies, elephants, frogs, grasshoppers, rabbits, spiders, and rainbows. So I'm not talking about owls, which your owl has been really active in my vibe lately. I don't think I talked about ladybugs. Yeah, ladybugs are not in this book. It's a couple of other spirit animals that have appeared in my experience afterwards. So it's not in this book, but these are the ones that are in this book. Bees, blackbirds, butterflies, cats, dolphins, doves, dragonflies, elephants, frogs, grasshoppers, rabbits, and spiders, and rainbows. Double rainbows, circle rainbows. So I talked about that because this is stuff that really was appearing in my experience, and I wrote about everything that's in all of my books was handwritten first. Like, I literally just typed up everything that was in my journal for like, it was like maybe 6 or 7-ish journals. I had just sat one day and just typed everything up, and I was like, wow, I got 3 books. Like, it was not my plan. Like, I knew I wanted to write a book, but I had no clue what it would be about. And so that's why I say you need to just follow your intuition, because it's always a bigger plan. Like, it's always a bigger plan. So, oh, I did good. It's 29 minutes. Yes, I really wanted to be about 30 minutes, even though I'm about to go read y'all comments now and answer any questions you have. But I want to make my book talks kind of short. I really want them to be about 30 minutes. So these are my 3 books. They are coming really soon. Yeah, I don't know exactly when, but I know they're coming soon because they're very active in my vibe. I'm really calling on my ancestors, my higher self. I'm calling on Rev Ike, Bob Proctor, Lakshmi, angels, archangels. I'm calling on Jesus, Buddha, Allah. Everybody, my ancestors, like, come on, Granny, help me now with my books, please. So they're gonna be here, and you're gonna be so happy when you get them. And I just know it's gonna, like, yeah, I know this is it right here. I know this is it for me. So yeah, words don't teach, angels everywhere, and then perfectly flawed. So let me see what y'all talking about. Let me read your comments. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, it ain't that many. Hi love, yo. What's up? Greetings from the Netherlands. Welcome. Hello, beautiful. Proud of you. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I am. I am. Hey, Ebony, my fave. Oh, thank you. Thank you for my hearts. Hey, YouTube, it's your boy. Okay. Hey, beautiful. I've been waiting for you to come live. Church pointless, low key. Church. I'm not going there. You better get back. You better get back in. You are blessed. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I received that. God, universe, higher self, don't worry, we understand. Yeah, I try to use different terms no matter so I can reach whoever. It's a test. Go back to your source. I am. Lord, I am, Eddie. I know it's a test. And I'm going to pass my test. I know it's a test. I know it's a test. Your views have been up. I'm happy for you. Yeah, they are going up. They are. But I need that revenue to go up. My revenue, I really think it's for those short videos that I was posting in December that was not good. Like, I should have been more... I should have paid more attention to my analytics because my check is down and I do not like that. Anyway, hello angels in this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Amen. Something only come from fasting and prayer. That's a fact. I just that was just my one of the affirmations I showed for my angel number 333 video. That's one of the affirmations. Some things you only get through fasting and prayer. When you see angel number 333, you have to tell yourself that because your angels may be calling you to detox and fast and cleanse. So yeah. Hello everyone. How you know that your higher self, I don't know, turn it into an audio book. This nail is bothering me. Hello, I'll buy one. Tell me how. You can order your copies. The link is in the description. You are a blessing. Oh, thank you. You are too. Thank you for my hearts. Amen. Be around people that have your answer, not your problem. I know that's right. I like that. Another door will open. Millions of doors will open for me. I'm ready to receive too, angels. I'm ready to receive. Thank you for sending me my books. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. Oh, this hurt. Look at that. Anyway, you are not waiting on God. God is waiting. Ooh, okay. All right. God is waiting on me. I know it. Just tell me what to do, God. Tell me what. Ooh. Ah. This is bothering me. Okay. All right. Call on the name Jesus. He is the source. My tag is 4484. What does that mean? I don't know. Do one on the crow and the raven. Okay. Let's see. You are a preacher. What? You on call, wait and stop playing. I don't know about all that. So true. God has got into a bigger and better place when the door is closed. That's true. That's preacher stuff. If it takes the strange things of the world to confine the world. Okay. Connected to God. I like your name. That's the book I want. Okay. Thanks. Amen. Do one on the crow and the raven. Okay. When they come in my experience. But you know what? I have been seeing black birds lately. So I may have to do that. Wow. Okay. Call the name of Jesus. He is the source, not Buddha. I said Jesus. I call on whoever I need to call on. I like Buddha. I like Jesus. I like all of them. I believe they're all very powerful. Eddie, you good? That's funny. And then 33. All right, y'all. So, yeah. Ooh, finally got my nail off. Perfect. So, yeah, I just really wanted to touch base and talk about my books. Keep my energy strong and still push through. And call my books to me. Call them whoever is going to help me push through and send me what I need to get my books here. I'm so ready to sign my books. I'm so ready to sign my books. I'm meditating with my books. I'm praying for my books. I have some on my altar. I have another set of my sample copies on my altar. I'm telling my ancestors to help me with my books. Come to me. Yes, I am calling my books to me because I'm ready to sign them. I'm ready for my hand to be cramping from signing all these damn books. Like, I'm ready for that. Yes, call them. They're coming. They are so coming. Like, I know it. And I know that nobody's going to help me. I know I got to do it on my own. Of course I believe in miracles. I'm a magnet for miracles. My whole life is full of miracles. So I know that this is no different. I know I'm a master manifester, but right now, it is getting a little, I'm having anxiety attacks. Like, okay, I get it. I know y'all gonna bring it to me. Like, come on. Yeah, nobody, yeah. It's different when you're going through it, but they coming. I feel it. I feel way more comfortable talking about it. Like, I wouldn't even talk about them before because I was just scared people would be like, where the books? Where they coming? Where's my book? And that was just some fear-based energy I had to let go of. So now I'm just, I'm just calling them to me. I'm ready for you to get them. I love them so much. The thing I love the most about these books is that, for one, they're hard copies. I was very intentional with wanting a hard copy book, and I love the ribbons. Like, I just love these ribbons. I'm such a reader, and I knew that I wanted to have like something special, so you can always know what page you're gonna be on because you got a bookmark included. Like, come on, man, that is so cute. Like, I'm so proud of this. Like, looking at them just makes me feel proud because I built these from the ground up. Like, I literally did every single thing. Even going to China to meet with book printers to print them myself. Like, who does that? I don't know anybody who did it my route. And that right there makes me feel like a winner in itself. So I'm just waiting on my angels to push me. They coming, Eva. Thank you so much. Your copy is coming. I can't wait to get them. But thank you for your patience, and thank you for your support. And they coming, and I'm gonna sign them, and I'm gonna have some good energy for you when you do get them, because you helped me birth my books, and you helped me manifest my dreams. So I'm definitely, like, this first set that comes is gonna be just filled with so much good energy. So yeah, and I'm signing every copy. Yes, for sure. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. But they coming, okay? They coming. I'm manifesting these books. They're coming. Like I said, I've learned to be very specific because when I fasted for 44 days, I said I want to go to China and print my books. But I should have said, go to China, print my books, and get them and go on book tours. So now, money ideas are in China. I saw the store you were in. Yeah, they are. It really is. So I gotta tap into it. I really do feel like my abundance is connected to China. And it may just be me promoting my plug sheet. It may just be me selling my resources. It may really just be me doing my master classes. I don't know. But I'm definitely meditating with these books. And I'm gonna get them here, man. They coming. They're coming. They're coming. Because I'm ready to go on book tours. So anyway, thank you so much. You may be part Chinese. That's funny. I may be. Who knows? But thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in, and your good energy and your good vibes and your love that you send to me. It helps so much. I'm gonna go fix my nail. And yeah, do my nails over. And I'm going to start editing my angel number 333 affirmation video. You are not behind. You are right on time. Regardless of what you ask for, it will still come in the same divine time. And thank you. I received that. I'm a little behind on these books, though, because I said they'll be here on 11/11, and I really like to keep my word to people. Be still and see. I'm trying to be still. That's what I'm saying. I'm being still, and I'm like, okay, God. My nail lives don't get no views on them, so I have to go with what y'all want. And don't nobody care about nothing I'm talking about unless I'm talking about some damn angels. Not damn angels, but dang on Or angels, divine angels. So no other content really gets no views on my channel, so I gotta be mindful of that. So I stopped doing my nails live. I might do them live on Facebook or something. Probably not though, because I'll probably be on the phone talking. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to do my nails. It's a test, watch your mouth. I am. I just watched it. That's why I said my divine angels instead of damn. Yeah. All right, so it's 40 minutes. Thank you. I love you. And I will see y'all. I'm gonna post another video probably tomorrow. I got one already done. I might post it tonight or in the morning. But I'll be back and I'll see you. And I love you. And thank you. Thank you for your good energy. Good night.